So let's get into you guys creating your first brand awareness ad. Again, the purpose of a brand awareness ad is to increase your exposure, show your product, service, video to either people who haven't heard of you yet or people who do know about you, and you want to make them aware of a current campaign that you're running. Then you want them to be aware of that product, either because there's a sale going on or there's a launch, whatever it is. That's the purpose of these brand awareness. You want people to know about it, capture the attention. You're not exactly trying to get sales just yet. And for those of you who are just starting off, this is great for you to start putting yourself out there. Like this is way better than boosting your post, because boosting your post means like you might as well take your money and like throw it to the wall. And that's like, I don't think we're in this to do this. You're not trying to do social media marketing for that. First thing you want to do is you want to find out which post is working most organically. Showed you guys a little bit of that earlier in the video. You want to, because if it's performing well organically, that means it will do well as an ad, because people are already showing that they're interested in it, and that's pretty much means free exposure, free advertising, all the organic stuff. So like organic foods. So go to your insights tab here on your page, go to your posts. Okay, look for go switch this over to engagement rate, find the highest performing one either of the week or the past 2 weeks. I'm gonna go with last week. This one's doing really well, 13%. There's several ways to go about creating ads, to get this particular thing as your creative, but this is the way I like doing it because it's a little faster and it's a necessary trick for upcoming tactics that I'm going to show you guys about ads. So that's like a little later on. Go to post, right click. I'm going to copy link location and I'm going to make sure it's the right one. Yeah, it is. Cool. And then open up a notepad. I'm gonna save that there for like a little later. Cool. Once we're there, head on over to create an ad. So you're gonna end up into this screen. Traffic, obviously, if you want to go to blog posts. Engagement, obviously, if you want people to like, comment, share, all that stuff. App installs. I'll do an overview of this in another video when we start doing videos on advertising. Video views, obvious. Most of them are pretty straightforward with the names. So what we're gonna do is engagement. It's gonna do a little pop-up here. We're not doing split testing, we're not doing budget optimization. From here, you're gonna see choices in post engagement, page likes, and event responses. Obviously, we're not doing an event, so that's no. With page likes, I don't really like using that because that's immediately, the way I think about that is like you going up to a random stranger and saying, hey, give me your number. Like, I don't know you. Like, we haven't even had an interaction yet. So which is why I like post engagements, because they're seeing good quality content based off the results from the insights, and then they like it, they comment it, they share it, and it shows that they're already interested. They have some sort of interest in your content, at least. From there, I'll show you guys a little later. You'll get an opportunity to invite them to like your page. So from here, I always pick post engagement. I'm particular with naming conventions because I run a lot of ads and you want to keep them as organized as possible. So I call these BA, brand awareness ads, and I describe it. Generally, when I'm running brand awareness ads, I keep everything in one, like brand awareness, and I keep everything in one campaign. But I don't want to confuse you guys right now. Hopefully I'm not. Continue. Same. I try to keep it the same here, because when you search and through the Power Editor or the Ads Manager, it's just going to help when you keep things organized. Because US 18+, if you keep it all the same, it's going to be a pain in the ass. We're not going to go into saved audiences or custom audiences yet. Here, if you will, this is the fun part. You can target specific people. If you want everyone in the US to look to be able to see your stuff, cool, keep it there. If you don't, or if you want all of North America, just do that. Or if you want the world, just type in worldwide. That's a fun one. Or if you're worldwide and you say for some reason want to exclude Australia, just for some reason. Okay, you can do that too. You can exclude and include certain countries, or if you want to target cities. So just uh, if you want to get a little bit more targeted, Los Angeles. Okay, there's a difference. You're gonna get two options when you start doing U.S. cities. Like DMA means designated market area. A designated market area is pretty much an area where the people are gonna see the same type of television, radio, and the same type of advertising. So when you select the designated market area, it's gonna select this whole area of Los Angeles that they market to, and pretty much all these people are going to see your ad. So it's a pretty big region. See, going from here, going way past Victorville. So those of you who live in LA or who've been to LA or California, it's a big. Say first, if you want to get a little bit more, more specific, you can just target the city, a little bit more targeted within the 25-mile radius, or you can get really specific. What type? What 91210. We'll do Beverly Hills. 91210? 91210. Or whatever. That's Glendale. I might be getting the wrong zip code for some reason. Okay, see, now you can target specific zip codes. So depending on what you want to target, it's up to you. Notice the right here though, it does get smaller, so you generally want to keep it right in the middle. 1 million audience is good if you're really trying to get it super targeted for your marketing. But if you're trying to get brand awareness, a little bigger is good. And again, depending on who your target audience is going to determine what you do with these locations and these interests, the genders and ages. So I'm gonna go with I'm just gonna do worldwide just to keep it easy right now. So keep in mind, if you do like an entire region, like all of North America, all of the world, there's going to be areas that it does favor. Once Facebook starts seeing traction in specific regions, it's going to start favoring that and start putting more budget to that. So that's something to keep in mind, because if you're trying to market worldwide and for some reason Pakistan or India are getting more of the traction, and you're trying to market, I don't know, to Europe or something like that, those things that you want to be mindful for. Okay, but you want the whole world to see it? Let them see it. Okay, I got 2 billion people that can watch it. Okay, age, I know that most of the people that watch my stuff are like around this age, 18 to 45. Gender, up to you. If you're selling fashion, specific men's fashion or women's fashion, that can work. English is what I prefer to do, because I've had people respond to me in certain other languages, and I feel terrible because I can't respond to them. I've had people respond to me in my own language of Tagalog, and I don't speak Tagalog. I have to have my girlfriend help me translate it. So going on to it, this is the fun part, where you get a little bit more detail, and also very important in terms of knowing your audience. So I'm going to be marketing to dancers, so for this video, obviously. So I'm going to be looking at World Dance. They're going to be checking that out. Okay, this one. Okay, as you can see, it starts getting smaller in the numbers here, and still a little broad, so I can try to bring it down a little bit more. That's fine. I'm not going to go too crazy with it. And you can even narrow your audience. So that means, like, all right, I want people who like hip hop dancing and also like Nikes. So I can add that, Nike. And what that does, it creates a little middle ground between people who are just super fans of Nike and super fans of dancing. You can even narrow it down further, who also like, I don't know, festivals. Now it's getting more and more specific. You don't have to go this crazy. You can just keep it to this first section. I'm just showing you guys that you can narrow it down to specific people who like specific things, or you can even exclude people. It's like, oh man, I don't want to show these to people who like Adidas. I love Adidas. Or Pumas. So you can exclude them to again get a much more specific audience. And again, the more you know about your target audience, the better you can create your ad. You want your ads to really appeal to the people who matter most to your company. Ultimately, the people that you want to show this to are the people you want to eventually become customers. So, I'm just gonna keep this as is. Actually, kind of like it. Automatic placements. Keep it as there. placements is pretty much you want it on Facebook, Instagram, audience network, meaning if you've ever been on, clicked on a link on Facebook, it goes onto a different page. Still on Facebook, you'll see it on an ad there. Messenger, you'll see ads there. I'm pretty sure that you guys are seeing it there. I generally keep most of them, but I'm gonna, just because I want to get a little bit more specific, I'm gonna turn this off. Suggested videos, I don't want, oh no, yeah, suggested videos. Oh, you used to be able to take this out. Lame. So instant articles, don't want that. I want this in the feed. Suggested videos, I think we're good here. Boom, cool. Or you can keep it as is. Okay, keep in mind if your video is more than a minute, this is not gonna work. Obviously, Instagram only allows you to share a 1 minute video. There's nothing yet on Instagram TV for this. Okay, here, daily budget. You can go daily or lifetime, up to you. I honestly like both, depending on what you're gonna do. I like doing daily budget if we're in a testing phase, so that way you're seeing people all hours of the night. But with one of our clients, knowing the data that we have based off the type of audience we're working with, the creative, the copy, we use lifetime budget, so that way we're a little bit more intentional with what we're trying to achieve. We recently helped him sell out his LA show using a lifetime budget, so I'll show you guys a quick difference. It's funny because this used to be, when 2013, this used to be like $3. It's getting more expensive. I'm not a fan of it. $10 daily is fine. Okay, restarted your date today, so that means I gotta set it to my current date and time. I generally I keep it as is, and for the brand awareness ads, I go 3 to 4 days. 5 days is cool too, but eventually I find it that these types of ads eventually start losing their effect the longer you let them go. Here, 3 days. Yeah, there you go. So you can do this daily budget, you're done, or you can do lifetime budget. Okay, you say your budget is $30 for the lifetime. Cool. And then what I like about this is you can run these ads on a schedule, because say you can do it for all hours of the day and all hours of the night throughout the week, but also you want to make sure that people are seeing it. So being a smart person, Fridays around this time is kind of busy, and between 12 a.m. to, depending on where you're at, this can be a little busy, and then you can make it so people only see your ad at a certain time. So again, this is where I use this primarily when I know it's go time to try to push for sales. Don't take what I'm saying as like Bible truth. I'm only sharing with you guys what's worked with me and with our clients. I suggest experiment and try it out. So I know this is like probably your first ad. I'm trying to set you up for when we go into much deeper Facebook advertising. Daily budget here, boom, 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 post engagements. Don't do impressions or this. You want to optimize this for when people actually engage with your content. You don't want to optimize it for people just see it. So the impression, to me is the equivalent of someone seeing a billboard when they're driving by. They might see it in the corner of their eye, but they'll never acknowledge it. Cool, I'm good here. Continue. Rename this. Again, naming conventions will save you time. Go to your Facebook page here, Instagram account, link it up if you want to. Boom, here's where the creative part is. Okay, you can either go here and select it. Some of these are warnings saying that it's not going to be compatible. You can enter the post ID, come back here, copy this number right here, boom, paste, submit, there's your creative. Bam. Okay, and you can even preview it on the other ones. Okay, I'm actually going to run this one because this video, I'm surprised at how this video turned out, because I quickly put this video together because I haven't posted dance content in a while. You can add a call to action if you want. Generally for brand awareness ads, I try to keep it as native as possible, meaning no call to action. You just want it for the sake of entertaining. The 3 E's. You want entertain, empower, or educate. Don't go with the intent of trying to sell right off the bat. At least this is how, again, we're approaching it. You can add the button later on for a different ad. Okay, boom. Facebook pixels. Not really necessary since it's not leading to my page, but that's chill. I'm just gonna leave it on. Cool. Everything is good. Everything is good. Okay. Once you're good with everything, click confirm. What's going to happen is it's going to take you to your ads manager right here. Boom, it's going to tell you that this is in review. Say if you want to edit this, You know, it's like random, like, I don't know, it's the following day and you want to edit it. Okay, let's take you back into a situation that might happen. You log on your Facebook, say we're doing it on desktop. You can do this on mobile as well. I'll save that for another video, but this is generally easier if it's on desktop. Okay, drop it down here, manage ads. It's gonna take you to your ads manager. Boom. I'm gonna go to my manager here. Cool. And then you can go there and hit edit. Okay, a couple things to also consider. When you click here, it takes you to the next step and to the next step. Okay, now let's go back to this tab. If you click edit, it's gonna click, this right hand is gonna come up. So just giving you guys a heads up. Okay, and again, and also to add a little bit more, if you click this and you start clicking on it, it's gonna focus on just that one. The Power Editor or the Ads Manager can be a little confusing. I know it was for me and super intimidating when I first started, so I'm trying to help you guys out here. Say you want to adjust your budget. Okay, you go there. Let's take a step back actually, so you can actually kind of do this with me or see the example. Okay, you want to adjust the budget, edit. Sorry, totally did that wrong. Click on that. Click on the edit button and let that pop up. Boom. Cool. I want to adjust the budget to, I don't know. Say you realized like, oh, I have a bigger budget. Cool, 20 bucks a day. Publish. I'm not gonna do that. Say you want to change your location. Okay, instead of doing worldwide, let's just do, you know, Philippines. You know, those are examples. From there, hit publish. That's how you can make some changes and modifications to the ad spend and the budget and the location. Now, what if you want to change the creative? Click here, okay, edit, and either create the post, get the post ID from another Facebook post, or select from here. Same thing, publish, and you're good to go. So I hope you guys are enjoying this so far. This whole portion is a little longer than expected, but I'm trying to go really deep so you guys can really leverage just building your first brand awareness ad. Say you want to take a review at the results of your ad. Okay, this is just one way. Go to Insights, go to Posts. Okay, I'll show you other examples through the Ads Manager when we go into more advertising stuff. It gets a little bit more deep in terms of CTR, CPM, you know, conversion value. It gets a little bit deeper. So just letting you know. Okay, this is an ad I ran a couple weeks ago. You can see the difference. This side is organic, this side is paid. See that amount of reach. So, and you'll see that it got a lot of likes and engagement. Exactly what a page post engagement ad is supposed to do. Okay, it's supposed to get you likes, it's supposed to get you comments and shares. It's not really meant to try to generate traffic. I mean, unless your copy's on point, your creative is on point, it can, because it can actually engage people and people will actually take action. But if for those of you who are trying to get traffic to your website, I would focus mainly on using the traffic objective to get people there. And then, you know, then there's a whole idea of using retargeting ads from your page post engagement ad. You can get really creative on using the ads. The most important thing is that you don't complicate it too much, because there's so much you can do with it, it can get complicated. All right, so that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you guys got any questions, feel free to leave it on the comment down below. If you guys have friends and family who you think might benefit from this, make sure you share with them. And if you're not a subscriber, make sure you hit subscribe. Make sure you hit that bell so you guys are getting notifications whenever there's new content out. So that's it. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll catch you guys next time.